So to draw the center line of the last, we need to mark the center point, the center of this front of the last, which is right about here. We also need to mark the center of this last, which is just very close here. If you can't get it here, you can turn the last over like this and also mark it, or you turn from the back and mark it. Then you do the same for the back, which is very much also easy. When you turn to the back, you mark the center of this part. Just do it very slowly so that you get it. Then we pick our tape, just like so. We lay it on our glass, like in this case. Use our ruler or your rule, whatever you like to call it. Draw a straight line like so on it. Then you open it, pick your last again, and just fix this part to this part, then one part of this other line to this part. So let's go now. Gently fix it here, then gently lay the tape down to make sure it's meeting this line here. So when you are done doing that, gently push the center down, gently push the center down. Make sure you are still on the same. So this part will try and bulge, just force it down like so. Cut this part off, and you can see we are still on the line. Then flatten it. You can stretch it a little bit to make sure this part that is rumpling is, the part that is squeezing is almost done. So you do the same for the back, like this, and like this. You just hold it and make sure it touches this line, and that is how to get our center line. So we have successfully drawn the center line for this piece. So this is the ball point region. You can see the way it is. This side, this region is bigger than this part and this part. So that's the ball point region. We have the same around here. So to get the ball point region, just with a marker or a pencil, just make a mark on the ground or on the glass, and turn your last just like this, then use it to scrub it off. Turn to the side of the last. This part is your ball point, and this is the lateral ball point. You do the same for the medial side of the last. You just hold the last, make sure this part of the last is touching the ground, and this one also. Just clean it off. Then you can see this part is the ball point of this side. So after getting it, we will connect the two of them with a paper tape just like this. From this point, stretch your paper tape and make sure it is flat to this point. Look at the way the paper tape is flat on the last. Hold it together like this at the back of the last, then draw. Make sure we are still on the same page. No, it has shifted. Okay, now with a biro or a pencil, just draw the line, and that is your ball point. That is your vamp line. And this place where this vamp line, this line intersects the center line, is called the vamp point, VP, for vice president. So the next reference we want to get is mark the center line between here and here. Measure from here to this place and mark the center. The center is usually around here. So let's quickly mark it. So I'm starting from 11. I'm starting from 10 because the number one part of the tape is bad. So this is reading 8.6. 8.6 divided by 2 is what? That's 4.3. 1, 2, 3. So this is the center of this line.